energy you now know. Now, how else can we understand what it is? See, when we go to a temple or a church, how do you feel there?
Peaceful.
It's nice. It's
energetic.
peaceful.
Yeah.
Energetic, because people go there, they pray, they go with a clean heart. They will not think bad about anybody. Rather, they'll ask for blessings for others also, for themselves also. It's a pious area. Plus, in India, abroad, the candles are being lit. In India, we have diyas lit. The pandits are there. They are chanting at all time. So the energy is really, really nice. We go to a nursery school. How do we feel?
I feel happy.
We love it. We love it. Because children are so innocent. They are literally running here and there. They're stimulating the energy. We love to go to drop our children or our grandchildren to school because the energy of the school is so good. Right? And now if we have to visit a hospital, how do we feel?
Sad and empathetic.
We don't want to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Even to see somebody, we have to, like, you feel
that very smell is it's very depressing. The entire environment of a hospital, the smell itself is very depressing.
Why? Because whoever gets admitted in the hospital is going with an ailment. They don't
suffering.
They are suffering. They don't even know whether they'll get back home also or not.
I think emotional trigger bhi ho jata hai. When you go, you have like the whole
So ye sab energy kahan jati hai? It gets absorbed in the hospital
environment. Yeah.
We say the walls are walls, they are concrete. No, this energy gets absorbed in the walls. This energy gets absorbed in the furniture. This gets absorbed everywhere. To the extent, say, if a couple gets divorced, it is strongly recommended that when that person marries again, they should not sleep on the same mattress which has been used earlier, because the earlier mattress had absorbed the energy of the previous partner. The first thing you should do is do away with the mattress. Because energy gets absorbed. We don't get to know, but it definitely gets absorbed. So people in the West, ये जितने भी hospitals वगैरह है ना, यहाँ पे there are people who professionally go and do space clearing.
Yes.
They do space clearing. There are proper professionals, because we have to space clear. Even in our house, say, we also live in a house. If, say, anybody comes in the house, so many times it happens, clients come and people are depressed, they cry a lot, they leave their negative energy behind, right? So we have to clear the space to get rid of the negative energy that they left behind. Or say, if we have a fight in the
so
family,
how do you do that if somebody comes to your house and leaves back?
We will do space. I'll teach you how to do it. First, we should understand that how this energy gets absorbed in our environment. See, the simple way to understand is, in the family, if we have a fight with our family, what happens? You feel comfortable? There's something wrong in the house, no?
I mean, the whole day get disturbed. Yeah.
They say, no, what do they say?
Something is not right. Yeah.
No, they say the air is heavy. Cut it with a knife. Don't they say like this? Cut it. The air becomes heavy. You can't take it. You have to, space clear. Then only you get some relief. Otherwise, it becomes suffocating being in that environment. So this space clearing is really important. So we will do, I'll teach you how you space clear your environment. Okay? And now, what else? How else can you see the energy? The artifacts that we have in our environment.
Right.
See, energy everywhere. We are surrounded by this energy, and it is everywhere we see. If you have a picture, a nice, beautiful picture, how you feel nice, no? Any nice, say it's flowers or birds or anything, a beautiful painting, you love that. But if there is if there's a painting where women are crying, children are crying,
yeah,
or they're in the marketplace, or there's a beggar sitting there, you like to have those paintings in the house. or the paintings or the picture paintings that are distorted. Nowadays, the artists, they make paintings, matlab na sir and na pair hai, you don't get to know what they have done. They're totally abstract. The head is distorted, everything is distorted, but it's modern art, it's abstract art, and it is sold at a very, very high price. But what do we get out of them? We get nothing out of them. So whatever you buy, whatever everything speaks. Actually speaking, when you start looking at things like this, you will get to know that they speak to you. If you feel nice, it's worth buying, taking it home, you take it. Otherwise, just give it. Don't even give it away. Just throw it away.
Yeah.
You know, there was a lady. She like, you know, in her marriage corner. I'll tell you. It's the southwest corner. In her bedroom, in the southwest corner, she had a painting of a woman who's crying, tears rolling down like this, with a key hanging, with a key painted. It was a lady with tears and a key there. I said, what is this? And you won't believe her marriage was on the rocks. मतलब क्या एक तो रो रही है marriage corner में, a lonely lady crying with a key, as if your relationship is locked. ऐसे इसको घर से बाहर निकाल दो एकदम. You can't keep those. Or we have too many women in the house. Then what happens to the men in the house? Then they get attracted to too many women in their life. So everything should be balanced. You can't have excess of anything. If in a master bedroom you see a painting of 5-7 women there, you think it is good.
Nope.
It's not good at all. And there was a lady, there was an interior designer. She was very fond of art. So she said, she called me, she said, but मेरी कोई painting को आप कुछ मत बोलना. I said, नहीं बोलूंगी. Her bedroom, headdress के पीछे, there was a painting of a beggar, literally no clothes on his body. And he was sitting, it was a sketch kind of a thing. I said, what do you get out of it? She said, it's so beautiful. I said, what is beautiful in it? She said, it's so beautifully sketched. I said, look at the figure, starved, skeleton figure, a beggar sitting in your bedroom. And when you tape the bed, the head is absorbing that energy. I said, are you happy? Are you healthy? She said, my husband is in a very bad this thing. His health is really bad. I said, you want to keep this? Immediately, she herself removed the painting. How can you have these things? And there was a painting I can never forget in my life. There was a beautiful painting in a client's house. It was a life-size painting, very beautiful painting. Pura door ke size ki painting. And it is, Anshu would know, I don't know what the name of the artist is. बहुत famous artist है कोई. I don't know what the artist is.
Abstracts. So, it was abstracts.
Abstract नहीं था, बहुत सुंदर था. It was like, you know, Bengal ka, with banana trees behind, a beautiful lady with a white sari and a red border, and she was holding a child. She was not holding the child like this, she was holding the child like this. And the face of the child was covered with the sari. What do you think? What does it depict? What does that depict?
The painting was by Jagannath Paul.
Jagannath Paul.
Yeah? Jagannath Paul.
Paul नहीं था, कोई और है. जे से ही है कोई. जे से ही है कोई. बहुत famous. Lakhs में painting.
Jatin Das.
Jatin Das होगा.
Yeah.
Jatin Das होगा.
Yes. Yeah.
Jatin Das does more of black and white.
Female. Jatin Das mainly captures. He does mostly nudes, women.
Yeah.
Then he has children. Like he has his own way, but he mainly paints women. जैसे माधुरी दीक्षित की पेंटिंग उन्होंने बनाई थी. नहीं जतिन दास नहीं, वो क्या? Nandita Das' father. I don't know. Maybe the
Hussain. That was M.F. Hussain.
No, even yeah, that was M.F. Hussain, right? But Jatin
Could
Das
be Jamini also. Jamini Roy.
ये Jamini नहीं थे, ये ऐसे कुछ था जैसे. Anyway, so it was a very beautiful life-size painting, but the lady holding a child like this with the face covered. And I said, what do you, they said, we never thought. We bought his painting. His name is so much. Lakhs mein aayi hai, itni sundar painting. I said, I totally agree with you. It's too beautiful. But see what it is. She's holding a child with the face cover. That means it's a dead child. And her daughter-in-law was not conceiving for years. So how can you keep this painting in the house? She said, now what do we do? I said, now you go to the artist. You think they'll have the guts to go to the artist? You can't tell him that you have painted something wrong. I said, खुद ही बुला के किसी को कोई, see, oil paintings can be redone, right? थोड़ा इधर उधर करके make it productive. Otherwise, don't keep it in. How can you keep a dead child in the house when your daughter-in-law is not conceived?
Auntie, one of M.F. Hussein's very expensive painting, it actually depicts the Mahabharata, but it depicts all the bad things of Mahabharata. One of my clients bought it. Actually, it was gifted to him for some 35 lakhs. And it was a huge painting. And it had Bhishma Pitama on the arrows. It had the Cheer Haran. It had the war. It had blood all over. And when the client told me that put this, I said, I'm never putting this. This is so unhappy. It is like, it shows so much terror and it shows so much sadness. How can you have something like this in the living area?
Absolutely.
Then they had to actually donate that painting, give it back to the curator.
People can think of even getting these things.
And people think of painting actually, painting and selling these things also.
No, painting, matlab they think itni महंगी है, 35 lakhs ki hai, you know, it's a masterpiece in the house. They see the value, the money they have spent on it. No? But Bharti, you've just joined?
Yes, I just joined.
Oh, you missed out.
I missed out. What was the time? It wasn't 7:30?
No, 7.
Oh, so I actually missed with the timings. I was free by 7, but I thought it is today. So I could have joined at 7. I was not doing anything, maybe. So I have to.
We'll make up.
Yeah, sure. So with the paintings, I would like to share something. Can I?
Yeah, sure.
So this is a classic example of my own when we are talking of the painting. My daughter had a cyst on her eyelid and it was growing, and one fine day, and she was just 3 years old that time. And doctor said it has to be operated only, no other way now. We did the medicine and operation, and actually everything, operation and everything was set. The next day the operation has to be she has to be operated. And something inside me said, no, I don't want to go for it. She is so young, so I don't want to go for it, and I just get it on hold. And I thought, okay, let me take the another opinion or something. Meanwhile, I started, what is that in my house which has created this? I started asking this question and looking at the home. And this, when we were talking with the painting, there was a painting in my northeast which had a face and where the one eye was damaged. I just removed that painting. In 15-20 days, she was fine, no operation.
Such a beautiful live example.
This is my live example.
These artists are very good. They are God gifted, but they are little finicky also. They are when they are in a good mood, they'll paint something very beautiful. But when they're in a bad mood, then see, whatever is within will come out. No? That only they will create. No? That will only reflect out. No? So this is what we are surrounded. What we see, the way she's such a beautiful example she's given. So this is how we have to be careful for the paintings, for the pictures, for the artifacts, kuch bhi ho for that matter. We have to be very, very careful, right? So energy is understood when simple. It's very simple. This session is very, very simple.